Hello, this is Big Boss Rescue Chief of Humane Emergency Animal Rescue. Welcome to our series, Animal Rescue Postmortem, where we analyze the good, the bad, and the ugly of animal rescues throughout the world. Volume 7, video number 15. Let's get right to it here. We've got an elephant down, and I think it's just an old timer. It's having a hard time getting up. They've got chain wrapped around it. That's just a no-no. I don't know if that's part of something else, but we are not going to use chain to lift any animal's body parts. It's not going to be... You can use chain, but I would not have it attached to the animal there. Yeah, just looking at this elephant, I don't know if it's actually ill and out of shape. But let's pause it for a second. This is a captive elephant. That's why there's chain on its leg there. And just looking at its skull, you see how shrunken in and drawn that is. That's not normal for an elephant. With these Asian elephants, you do see some of the skull structure. I'm trying to think if I'm saying that right. Through the skin. But this one definitely looks either like it's an old timer. You know how old people start looking. And so maybe that's what's going on. But whatever's happening with this, it doesn't look like it's healthy. And if it needs this kind of assistance to get up, yeah, that can't be good. Look at that old... That's an old timer. You can just see it in its face. Yeah, I don't see a chain around its leg there. I don't know, maybe it's still there, but... Isn't it amazing how they can use those trunks? Yeah, I don't think I see a chain around that leg anymore. They whip that around that grass and they're able to pick that up like that. Alright, so after watching, getting over my amazement with this species, I absolutely think elephants are one of the most awesome species on the planet. My favorite footage of elephants is when they are either like they're out, somebody's out in the bush and they're out in some kind of vehicle and the elephant just comes and pushes it around like it's one of those little small toy cars. I've seen footage on one time where an elephant walked up to a truck, turned around and just sat down on the front of the engine compartment and smashed it flat, got up and just walked off. And then I've seen rampages by elephants where they are just killing people, and it is amazing footage to watch at how destructive and fast that big creature can be when it wants to. So all I can say is don't mess around with the elephants, because they can change the course of your day if they decide to. Alright, so let's get to the rescue part here. We see so many of these videos where they just use the neck to pick the animal up, when they could just as easily have put that strap around the torso of the animal and picked it up, which would be my preferred method here, especially with an old animal. And they're just picking it up by its neck, which I just don't think that's good technique. We could put that around its body here, its torso, and lift it up the same way we would a horse, a cow, or any other large animal. Now, that's if you're properly equipped to do that, and I know this excavator can handle it. So, yeah, get back to right where we can see that footage there. It's going to be a forward and an aft strap. There's a thoracic, abdominal, and then spreader bar and lift up. Now the trouble with that is getting it off of the animal. this big, you're going to need a ladder to get up here, as tall as these things are. So that's the issue, and it seems like they probably work with this. Nobody seems to be scared of it, so I think that it's used to being around human beings, and that taking the rigging off probably wouldn't be a problem in that case. If it was with a wild elephant, I'm not sure how I would handle that. You might try to sedate it, not to where it's unconscious, because you're trying to get it up off the ground, so that's not going to work. But you might be able to sedate it so that it's at least just kind of mellow. But there's always the possibility that the sedation may just knock it out and it's back down on the ground and you're right back where you started. I've only got minimal exposure working with elephants, so I can't speak with much authority on it, but I'm just telling you what I think that I would do for a situation like this, given if I have the right equipment. We've got the excavator on scene. We know that's it'll work. And then just use the straps in the right part of the body. This worked, but there's always the possibility of causing an injury there. All right, they're going to get a 4 stars because there it is. It's still alive. It's clearly an old timer there. And who can't appreciate an elephant? All right, that's it for this video.